Hello, beautiful soul. I invite you to take a nice, gentle breath with me as we connect heart to heart and soul to soul for this transmission. And perhaps for the next few moments, allow yourself to set down the idea that you are here to become someone wiser, someone more awakened, someone more healed, someone more worthy of the sacred. Perhaps there is nothing you need to become. Perhaps there is only something you are being invited to remember. Something older than the names you have carried, older than the roles you have learned to inhabit, older than the stories you have told yourself about who you are and who you are supposed to be. There is a presence within you that existed before all of these things. Not a distant presence, not something waiting for you at the end of a long spiritual journey. Something here, something quiet, something that has accompanied you through every season of your life. Even the seasons when you could not feel it, especially then. We have been taught in so many ways to imagine the sacred as somewhere else, above us, beyond us, waiting for us, something we must reach, earn, find, or return to. And so we search. We search through achievement, through belonging, through relationships, through spiritual teachings, through healing, through all the many ways a human heart tries to remember what it has somehow forgotten. And perhaps none of that searching has been wrong. Perhaps even then, the searching is sacred. Because beneath every search, there may be a longing. And beneath the longing, a remembrance, a quiet movement within the heart whispering, there is more. Not more for you to accomplish, not more for you to prove, but more of you than you have yet remembered. There are ancient stories that speak of wisdom leaving the realm of perfect harmony and entering the world of experience, descending into limitation, into form, into forgetting. And for centuries, we have often interpreted descent as failure, as separation, as falling away from the divine. But what if there is another way to hold the story? What if descent was not abandonment? What if incarnation was not exile? What if the divine did not remain somewhere behind you when you entered this human life? What if the divine entered the journey with you and never left? Maybe that is why there are moments when something moves through us that the mind cannot quite explain. A piece of music opens the heart. A silence feels strangely familiar. Grief breaks something open that we thought grief would only destroy. Love arrives, and for one breathless moment, we remember a tenderness larger than the personality we have known ourselves to be. Perhaps these moments are not bringing us something we did not already possess. Perhaps they are revealing what has been here all along. The quiet hymn beneath the noise, the current beneath the surface, the flame beneath the forgetting. And perhaps the ache we sometimes carry is not only the ache of being separated from home. Perhaps it is home stirring inside of us, calling not from somewhere far away, but within the heart, within the breath, within the places we thought were broken, within the very humanity we once believed we had to transcend. There is such tenderness in remembering this, because suddenly the human self does not have to become the enemy. The frightened part of us does not need to be cast away. The part that learned to survive, to protect, to perform, to please, to hide. It does not need our condemnation. It needs our presence. It needs the wider self within us to turn toward it and say, "You were never meant to carry all of this alone." There may be nothing with us that needs to be banished. There may only be parts waiting to be gathered home. The human remembered by the soul remembered within the divine, and the divine revealing that it has been breathing both of them all along. That is why awakening cannot only be escape. It cannot only be rising above the messiness of being human. Because what would happen if the very place we have been trying to escape is where the sacred has been waiting to become embodied? Perhaps awakening is not leaving the world. Perhaps it is entering it more fully, more consciously, more tenderly, carrying remembrance into the ordinary places, into conversation, into grief, into conflict, into our kitchens and our workplaces, into the way we speak to ourselves when no one else can hear, into the way we love, into the way we forgive, and into the way we begin again. Not becoming divine, remembering the divine within what we already are. And so perhaps the invitation today is very simple. Do not ask yourself, "Who must I become?" Ask instead, "What within me is ready to be remembered?" What has been quietly waiting beneath the noise? What part of you has always known that your deepest identity could never be contained by a role, a wound, a mistake, a success, or a story? And what if you did not need to answer that question with words? What if you could simply breathe and allow the remembering to happen in its own way? So breathe now with me, beautiful soul. Slowly, gently. Feel the body that has carried you through every chapter. Feel the heart that has opened and closed and opened again. Feel the life moving through you without your having to command it. And somewhere beneath thought, beneath effort, beneath all the names you have gathered, notice the quiet. Perhaps there is something there that does not need to announce itself. Something that does not need to prove that it is sacred. Something that simply is. And perhaps this is the remembrance. You did not come here because the sacred had abandoned you. The divine entered the journey with you through every becoming, every forgetting, every ache, every opening, every moment you thought you had wandered too far. And even there, especially there, the quiet presence remains, breathing with you, waiting within you, remembering through you. Not calling you away from your humanity, but deeper into it, until the human and the sacred no longer feel like two different worlds, until the seeker grows quiet until the distance softens, until something ancient within the heart recognizes itself again. And perhaps then we discover the mystery was never, how do I find my way home? Perhaps the mystery was always, how could I have forgotten that home was within me? And even when life asks you to begin again, you do not begin from nothing. You carry what was remembered. And the one you have been longing for has been here through every breath. The divine entered the journey with you and never left.